What's up, guys? I'm Jim Ansel. This is Real Deal Outdoors. We just got a new mystery tackle box. Alright, so this is the mystery tackle box for the month of February 2020. We're going to rip into this box. We're going to break down all the different baits that they sent for us this month. But before we do that, I'd like to thank Mystery Tackle Box for sponsoring this video. Guys, Mystery Tackle Box is a great deal. I always recommend to people to try it out, especially if you're a new fisherman. It's a great way for you guys to stock up on a bunch of tackle for relatively cheap. You always get your money's worth plus some. So if you're interested in trying out Mystery Tackle Box, head down into the description. There's a code down there for you guys. Take that code, go to mysterytacklebox.com, plug it in, and you'll get a discount off your first box. So without further ado, guys, let's tear into this thing and see what we got this month. All right, guys, here we go. We're getting into another winter box here. We're in the middle of February right now. It's cold outside, so hopefully we got some cold weather baits in this box. Let's get in here and see what we got. All right, guys, so the first couple of things that we're going to run to in this box are some extras. That's these Sakoshi bugs right here. Okay, I just ordered some more of these. There's 3 packs of them here. I just wanted to stock up on these before I needed them, and so I went ahead and I got them. Look, if you guys haven't tried these things out, they are the perfect Ned rig bait. They're super buoyant, they're super durable. Both very important things when you're looking for a good Ned rig bait. And these things right here, guys, they just plain work. So do yourselves a favor, pick yourself up some of these because they're awesome. Okay, the next things we've got here are also extras. And these are some Ned rig jigs from Heavy Metal Tungsten. I've never tried out these tungsten jigs before. I've used a lot of different tungsten weights and stuff like that, but I've never tried them with Ned rigs. They're a lot more sensitive than your regular lead heads, so I'm really looking forward to trying these things. I think I'm going to be able to feel the bottom a whole lot better, as well as strikes. Looking forward to getting these out there with those Sakoshi bugs and trying them out. All right, guys, that's all for the extras. Now we're actually getting into the meat and potatoes of the box. So the first thing we're going to come to here is our dibble. You get the dibble in every single box. What the dibble is just tips and tricks. It goes right along with the box that you get. It's species specific, so if you get a panfish box or an ice fishing box or whatever, the dibble is going to go right along with that box, and it's going to give you tips and tricks that are species specific. So this is always cool to look at. Oftentimes they'll have stuff in there about the specific lures that you get in the box that month, so it's definitely cool for you guys to check this out. I always recommend folks check this thing out. All right, let's move right on along. All right, so the next thing we run into in this box is our bait card. And the bait card, what it does is it tells you what each one of the lures is that you got. It also gives you the value for each one of those lures. So it lets you know where you sit as far as value goes on your total box. But it's really handy to use this thing as you go through your box so that you know what you're getting. All right, so let's check out what else we got here. All right, we got our sticker for this month. This one's really cool. It looks like a bobber that they've turned into a bomb. I like that design. You know, a sticker is something that you also get in every box. It's something different each month that's always unique to that specific box. And it's really cool. I love these things. I put them all over my tackle boxes as well as my tackle storage bins and stuff. So love getting my sticker. All right, guys, so now we're getting into the actual box. So the first thing that I see here, wow, this thing is crazy. I've never seen one of these things before. This is the Yo-Zuri knucklebait spinnerbait. It's super unique. I've never seen anything like this before with a ball where the spinner blade is supposed to be. It says here that it creates a wave motion. It also says here on the package that it's great for long casts, easy hookups, erratic action, and it says it's versatile. All right, the back doesn't really give us any more information about it, but I guess this design kind of speaks for itself. Guys, I've never seen anything like this before. I don't know if this thing is going to work. I imagine that it probably would. I don't know what kind of action you're going to get out of this ball. Okay, it says up here that it's a 1/2 ounce and it says we've got a sound ball. So I assume that means, yep, this ball actually has a BB inside, so it rattles on the retrieve. That's going to be really cool. Guys, this bait is one of the more unique baits that I've ever gotten in one of these boxes. I'm really looking forward to getting this thing out and trying it. You know, I've never really been a big spinnerbait guy, but I'm definitely going to give this a try. This thing is just so weird that I can't not give it a try. It looks really cool. Y'all let me know down in the comments if any of you guys have ever used one of these and had any luck with it before. But all right, guys, let's see what else they got in here for us this month. All right, this is a Googan Baits Scout. I've been looking forward to getting one of these since I saw that they came out. And this is just their version of the jerk bait. It says it dives 4 to 6 feet. says here the color is Pro Blue. Yeah, so it says here that the diving depth is 4 to 6 feet, the length is 4 1/3 inches, and the weight is 1/2 ounce. It also says up here that it's a suspending jerkbait. So this thing is going to work great, guys, especially this time of year. Jerk baits are perfect for cold water fishing, and the reason that is because they suspend in the water column. So you'll find those fish down there suspended in the water column, and this thing will sit right in their face and drive them crazy until they just have to eat it. That's what I love so much about jerk baits. You know, I'm the kind of fisherman that really loves a bait that'll hang in the strike zone. The longer that it hangs there, the better. I find that bass are really lazy. They don't want to expend a whole lot of energy for a meal, especially when they get a lot bigger. But something that'll suspend right where they're at and sit right in their face, that'll usually elicit a strike from them. So if you're fishing in an area where there's a bunch of lazy fish, or if you're fishing in an area where it's cold and those fish are lethargic, this is a perfect bait to go with. All right, let's move right on along here. All right, so we got some soft plastics here from Weston. I've gotten some lures from Weston in previous boxes. They've been hard lures. I didn't even know they made soft plastics, so this is really cool. These are called the ring tees. It says that they're 5 inches. It says they're 1/4 ounce. And there's 6 of them in here. And it looks like every single one of them in here is a different color. So this is just a variety pack. So you get to kind of try out a little bit of everything. All right, on the back, it says these things are perfect for drop shots, fishing it on a jig, Texas rigging it, Carolina rigging it. So it's a versatile bait. You know, just like any of these soft-bodied swim baits, they're all pretty versatile lures. It looks like these guys have a ribbed body. It's a lot like those Keitech swings. I really love those. They displace a lot of water and they seem to get a lot more bites. You know, that's the claim with any of these lures that have a ribbed body like that. Those ribs are supposed to displace water. They're also supposed to hold scent a whole lot better. So if you dip your lures in anything, it's going to get right down in those nooks and crannies in there, and it's going to hold that scent a lot better. A lot of times if you're using a smooth lure and you dip it in anything, it's like the stuff just comes right off as soon as it hits the water. See, I don't see any reason why these things wouldn't work. I love soft body swim baits. It's one of my favorite lures to throw around here. It's usually what I search with. So I'm going to get real good use out of these guys. Very cool. All right, next up. All right, guys, these are the Varmint from Carl's Amazing Baits. And I've got a whole bunch of these. I just recently did an episode of The Juice where we covered these, and they sent me several packs of them in different colors. It's a really cool little beaver bait, great for flipping and pitching, punching, especially if you're going to be punching. One of these guys ought to slide in and out of thick cover real easily. But guys, we covered this lure at length in that episode of The Juice, so if you head over to the Mystery Tackle Box YouTube channel and look at episode 5 of The Juice, you're going to get about 1.5 minutes of me just talking about these things. There's also some underwater footage on that particular video, so check that out. So yeah, guys, this is a really cool aerodynamic bait. Comes in a variety of different colors. You know, you're not going to get a ton of action out of these claws. They're not like those rage tail claws that have that flange around the edge. They give you more of a subtle action. They just kind of sway back and forth. But they do look really good, especially as a trailer on a jig. So yeah, these things are going to be great, man. I'm glad they sent me some more of these because I'm sure I'm going to go through a bunch of them this year. But that's the Varmint from Carl's Amazing Baits. All right, next up in the box. All right, Bass Dynasty. So I've seen some folks getting some different stuff from Bass Dynasty in various boxes online. I've never gotten anything. I've never had any of their lures before, so this is going to be cool to try out. This particular lure is called the Dynacraw, and it says that these guys are 3 inches and they're black with red flake. They're a really cool looking lure. I've never seen anything quite like these before. Let me take one of these guys out so you can see what I'm talking about. So yeah, man, these things are super unique looking. They actually look more like a cockroach than they do a craw, to be honest. You've got some ribs running down the body here. You've also got a lot of legs here. You've got 4 legs on each side. Up here at the head, you've got some antennas that are probably going to sway around and create a little action all their own. And then you've got these boot feet. And I know these boot feet are going to create just a ton of action. See that right there? They're designed just like the tail on a soft-bodied swim bait. So you're going to get a similar action where they kick back and forth. Guys, this is a really neat looking lure. I'm sure this is going to be really good to use for a jig trailer. It's also going to be great for flipping, pitching, punching, anything like that where you're going to be in tight cover. I think this guy is going to excel in that arena. Yeah, so there you guys go. That's the Dynacraw from Bass Dynasty Lures. Very cool looking lure. One of the more unique soft plastics that I've ever gotten in a mystery tackle box. So that's going to be really cool to try out this year. All right, guys, we're getting down to the last couple of things in the box. Next up here, we've got the Live Shottin' from Standout. And these look like they're gonna be drop shot jigs. That's pretty neat. They're like a hair jig, but for a drop shot. All right, it says here on the packaging that they're great for bass, walleye, and panfish. It says tie one knot, attach tag end to a weight, and go live shotting. So let's see how you rig this thing. All right, so what it looks like is you tie your knot to this first loop right here, and then slide your tag in through the second loop. That's pretty cool. I've never seen anything quite like this before. It says the color of these is chartreuse shad. So this is a pretty cool, unique little lure, man. Look, Mystery Tackle Box has hit it out of the park this month, man. They've sent several really unique fishing lures, stuff that I've never really seen before. I don't see any reason these wouldn't work. The crappie are getting ready to start biting around here, and I think these will work really well for crappie. I'll have to take these and try them out when I go crappie fishing next time. Like I said, guys, if you've been watching the channel for any extended period of time, you know that I'm not a big drop shot guy, but these look awesome. I mean, essentially they're just tiny hair jigs, but they're made specifically for drop shotting, so they'll definitely work. I bet these would be deadly for you smallmouth guys. All we've got around here are largemouth. We don't have smallmouth around here at all. But like I said, the crappie will eat this thing right up. All right, we're on to the last thing in the box. And being that it's a Mystery Tackle Box, guys, they've always got to put some terminal in there. These should go perfect with those live shots. These are just drop shot weights from Carl's stash. It says these are 3/16 ounce. You got 4 of them in a pack. I don't think they're tungsten. They look like they're just probably lead. You know, I'm happy to have these. I don't have a ton of drop shot weights in my box because, like I said, I'm not much of a drop shot fisherman. But I'm glad to be able to add these to the box. All right, there you guys go. Really cool box this month. We got all kinds of different stuff in there. A bunch of drop shot stuff. We got an awesome new jerkbait that I've been looking forward to trying out. Then we got that crazy ball spinnerbait from Yo-Zuri. I've never heard of that thing. I've never seen one of those before. It'll be really interesting to get that thing out there and see how it works. But all in all, guys, this was a really good box. So check it out, guys. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Also, head down and subscribe to the channel. And while you're down there, tick that little notification bell. That bell will let you guys know whenever I post new videos. Also, drop down in the comments section. Let me know what you thought about this month's box. What was your favorite lure? What do you think about that crazy spinnerbait that we got, man? Do you think that thing's really gonna work? Let me know what you think down in the comments. Well, as always, guys, thank you all for watching. I really appreciate you guys being here. Thank you for supporting this channel, and tight lines until next time.